Summary: a new deepfake imagines Arnold Schwarzenegger as Ivan Drago in Rocky IV, adding his face to classic scenes from the film. Rocky IV, despite being poorly rated, is considered a classic for its over-the-top story and action. The film's pivotal plot point of Drago killing Apollo Creed drove the emotional journey of Rocky and set the stage for the successful Creed films. SCREENRANT video of the day. Scroll to continue with content. A Rocky IV deepfake envisions Arnold Schwarzenegger as Ivan Drago instead of Dolph Lundgren. Released in 1985, Rocky IV sees Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Balboa pulled out of retirement following the death of Apollo Creed. Apollo is beaten to death in the ring by Russian newcomer Drago, after Rocky fails to throw in the towel and stop the violent exhibition match. A new deepfake from Brian Monarch imagines what it would have been like if Rocky IV starred Schwarzenegger as Drago. In the images, a younger Schwarzenegger face is added to some classic Rocky IV Drago scenes. Schwarzenegger, as Drago, enters the ring, sweats, and he sees blood dripping down his face as the deepfake poses the Terminator actor as the Rocky IV villain. The deepfake's caption acknowledges that Lundgren was as amazing in Rocky IV but still posing the what if Schwarzenegger was cast. The unusual legacy of Rocky IV. Rocky IV was one of the worst-rated films in the 9-film Rocky franchise, including the 3 Creed films. Rocky IV retrospectively holds at 38% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 40 out of 100 on fellow review aggregate website Metacritic. However, the film is now considered an 80s classic for its over-the-top story and action, even receiving a new Rocky IV cut from Stallone. Rocky IV may have done better critically if a star like Schwarzenegger had been attached instead of Lundgren to play up his 80s rivalry with Stallone. Still, Rocky IV was one of the most important films in the Rocky franchise. Whatever critics may have said at the time about the movie, Drago killing Apollo was a vital plot point that drove Rocky himself emotionally in the film. Furthermore, Apollo's death was a major jumping-off point for the Creed films, which saw Rocky connect with Apollo's son, Adonis. Lundgren's stone-cold demeanor as Drago has continued to be popular, and it may be that Schwarzenegger would not have returned to the role in Creed II as Lundgren did. Creed, Creed II, and Creed III have become some of the best-reviewed films in the entire Rocky franchise. The first Creed was a relative financial success, and earned Stallone a Best Supporting Actor nomination, making its arc look closer to that of Rocky than Rocky IV. So, even if the excessive nature of Rocky IV and the Ivan Drago battles may not have landed with critics, the film paved the way for significant Rocky successes, even without the star power of Schwarzenegger. Source: Brian Monarch, Instagram.